unlikely for him to get anything too meaningful. In the mid lane, I feel like Goodnight now has a bit more control to play with here with Super.
Jasmine.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. No. You see, he's stealing you. No.
Yep. No. We thought it might happen. He might get the Sacred Hammer, but it was Goodnight who actually pulled him back instead. As of right now, a good amount of skirmishing happening on both sides. Lexi actually being able to red trigger that gold crab away as well from Leo. But neither team looking to totally commit. They're probably waiting for that turtle timing.
They might be waiting for the level 4 as well, but look at this trap.
Maybe we should not wait until the turtle time. But at the bot lane, Hulk is still surviving. But first blood drawn by Juviana.
That was close. For a moment, it looked like he might get out, but
we didn't get. It's a 1-to-1 trade, but it was almost there. A clean kill for Super.
But now with Matilda, it's gonna be a jungle fight, and too easy for Lexi. In this situation, has a bit more to work with.
Well, Tiger is not yet level 4, but he does have that bush with the second skill. He can keep Leo away, and also Jovian can make that work and make that happen. Leo goes back. Goodnight's forced to use his ultimate, and the turtle goes to the favor of Team Nightmare.
In terms of long-term investment, Falcons did win by getting the kill onto Cammy, but in short term, they needed the Matilda for that turtle. Wow.
Slashing him apart. Slashing him apart. Like, Arashi, is it like normal for an Arlot to win against a Yuzong in the lane?
It's a Yuzong, and it depends on how long the trade goes. If the Yuzong can get those stacks up, the Sha energy stacks, it's going to be a bit more difficult because he gets more damage and he gets more sustain. But initially, especially when at level 1, and Juviana on this Arlot just going all in aggressive. And so far, for Team Falcons, they're just not matching the fighter damage potential because fighters' strong suit is the early to mid game. And Cammy, even though he gets taken out, he did get a kill. So it's a bit of a win-lose kind of.
Yeah, that does even out overall a little bit. In the bottom, Leo securing the gold crab once again. We can see in terms of the emblems, once again, a good amount of movement going to be prioritized on both teams here. Actually, there's going to be quite a lot of quantum charges as well.
They want a movement speed. They want a bit of extra sustain as well. The two members with the... hang on.
Goodnight was almost there.
Very close.
Goodnight was almost like close to say goodnight himself.
Yeah, but with the point, the ones with the quantum charge also have the Festival of Blood, so it's a bit more of a sustain tool, more so than a utility tool, I think. But for now, it's still going to be a waiting game, and I feel like in this situation, it's going to be Nightmare that wants to try and get something done.
They are just like, like fighting behind that turret, and he is able to do so, because so far, Arlot is dominating his lane.
Well, we can see a lot easy for Lexi going in.
He is trying to commit to it. He will get that kill. Low trick. Did he trigger anything? No. He is still alive. He is alive with a miracle. Jasmine is out. He is out by the hands of Goodnight. Too easy for Lexi. Is it too easy for Lexi? Let's see together. Will Cammy commit? No, he will not commit. Goodnight goes back, and Team Falcons gets a kill. But I think that they potentially lost that turret.
That right there is the dictionary definition of greed. Jasmine thought the kill was secured for sure, so he held on to that implosion and then used it too late. And by that time, Super had already pulled his gold laner out of danger.
Juviana,
he just stands
with the
there.
standstill before the flicker, just making a statement. Look at the bottom side though, Jasmine is trying and deter Logic from getting too much gold tower gold.
He have to pull back. He have to pull back.
Can he get it?
No, it's so hard.
Jasmine,
does he have a flicker? He does have a
Soul's
flicker.
here too,
He doesn't need to even use that flicker. The final slash coming smoothly by Joviana.
That's a bit of overkill, man. Even the Netherrealm popped out there. That is crazy.
Yeah,
that's
felt
crazy.
Kind of unnecessary. Yes, Jasmine wouldn't have been able to catch that himself, so we did see Juviana there, but the Netherrealm especially was not needed there. I'm pretty sure they would have survived that dive, but I don't think they're going to be doing too much in the next few seconds anyway, so I guess it's a pretty good trade there for Niightmare Esports.
I feel like Nightmare now, having a bit of a lead in the gold lane, sort of, they should really try and look for the jungler right here. They have what it takes to really shut down Leo in the jungle, and if they can do that, then there's no real early game power pick for Team Falcons to play around with.
But the map looks like a mirror to me, because while Team Nightmare is focusing on that top lane, Team Falcons is focusing on the bot lane, and Super manages to make Joviana away, and the turret is exchanged by Team Falcons.
Making sure they're able to get the tier 1s in the EXP lanes respectively, but a mid lane fight.
Oh, look at that ultimate flicker coming here. We can see here that the 1-1 will use her ultimate. She couldn't commit to it because there was no time, and the final slash coming, taking Lotric away, taking away the marksman out of the calculations.
Man, even with the fact that Oasis there, still a massive fight, and now it's still not over.
Oh yeah, it's not over because slash after slash after slash, it needs a final slash, but that final slash is beating here by Leo, getting that kill on Too Easy for Lexi.
Yeah, too easy for Lexi. Definitely overstayed his welcome there. His team did very well in that fight. That's the strength for all the crowd control that they have. But he could have just walked away. It really wasn't likely that they were going to be able to get another kill. But at least they're able to give Cammy that tier 1 down bottom and slowly start snowballing on this 1-1.
It is a big problem later on, especially for Cammy. The NetherRealm is a bit of a good counter against the crossbow of Tang, but later on it's still going to be a lot of damage, and Leo here almost gets caught out. He's going to be zoned away, man. Look at how much response is used to just tell Leo, like, yo, get away from the turtle, bro.
This turtle.
And I'm abused against that.
Yeah, this turtle does not belong to them anymore. That's gonna go over to Too Easy for Lexi. Brought to you by Republic of Gamers. As of right now, Niightmare Esports still gonna be maintaining a 1.8k net worth lead, but honestly, it's not all that much. And if Team Falcons can continue buying time for Lotric, their late game can be pretty good.
Yeah, Kami's in a really bad position. The Black Dragon formation here, and we can see that Jasmine is in a really bad place, but who is really in a bad place is that Team Falcon now cannot, they already can take that damage, and they also take that double kill. Leo is there, and Team Falcons with the double kill.
Very well played right there. Going for Jasmine instead of Cammy, and they were actually able to bait him in. Oh, Juviana?
Yeah, he's taken now some of his own medicine. He's now facing the slashes of that Martian, and will it be a final slash? A final slash is there by Joviana, but the ultimate should be triggered, and there's a knock-up. There's a knock-up happening here. Too Easy for Lexi is trying to continue with that team fight. He's trying to follow up and save his teammates, and he does save his teammates. Team Nightmare goes back.
Now it's a bit of an opposite situation right there. Earlier there was a fight that led to a target getting taken, and just like that, Niightmare Esports give Team Falcons the same exact situation. You can see the Sea Halberd rush for Cammy right here, so that's a lot of reduction, right, in the healing, but it's also a lot of max HP damage that can be used to deal with Leo and Hulk. And for now, man, I think Niightmare Esports need to just not go for anything too crazy. The earlier play, man, 2v3 was not required at all. They need to try and get into the jungles right here and go for a 5v5. They have the superior team fight setup.
Yeah, they've already lost a lot of the network superiority they had before. We could see in terms of gold, basically pretty even, these teams, and the most important players, Lotric as well as Cammy, are pretty close in terms of item builds. So no real advantage being built up for the late game on either side right now, and that could be concerning here for Niightmare Esports.
Yeah, in terms of the kills, it is equal. In terms of the gold, it is almost there, but there was almost there. What was that? What was that? What a really nice engagement from you. Oh, Leo is out, double kill, but there's a shutdown. Hulk is trying to get Suso, and he does. Rubiana's in danger, and Team Nightmare might face a wipeout. They might face a wipeout, but Too Easy for Lexi escapes. Team Falcons are soaring beyond their limits.
Now that was a turnaround right there. We thought Nightmare got the best engage they could, but that NetherRealm changed things instantly.
I think it's not exactly just the NetherRealm. The fact is, the Sacred Hammer actually pushed people out of the NetherRealm range. The problem is that the main damage dealer, Cammy on the 1-1, was the first to fall in that engagement. How does it happen, man? Does he not play the 1-1? Is he just overextending too much? They can't keep doing this. Let's take a look at the instant replay brought to you by Kadea. If you look at this, it was looking so good, but without the 1-1 available right here, what can they do, man? They have fighters available, but fighters don't do well against the carry. They're just shredding everybody down right here. They should have all just pulled back the moment the 1-1 gets taken out.
Yeah, the consistent damage was way more available for Team Falcons once Cammy fell. Jasmine.
A death bush, you don't want to get there. You don't want to get there.
Rematch.
Jasmine is now, oh, nice ultimate. Nice ultimate, nice escape, but there's a really good damage. Lotric is still up to it. Lotric gets the kill even though he's miles away. And who's also miles away is Juviana. Juviana also pulls down Leo. Team Falcons got 2 of Team Nightmares, and also they also have the Lord.
The crowd going wild right now for Team Falcons, actually. Every time Niightmare Esports looks for an engage, the Falcons are right there waiting for them. And even though there was so much commit onto Lotric to try and pick off the carry, he is online. I'm pretty sure he's got his Trinity by now. The Lord taking a lot of structures.
They should be aware of that crossbow of Tang. It might turn things around.
You gotta be careful here still, of course. But for Niightmare Esports, they're just playing this weird. Like even there in that fight, Juviana went in absolutely alone. What was the idea here? It seems like they're just fighting spontaneously and they have no idea what to do when someone runs into contact, right? They have no idea if they should back away or if they should try and commit to the fight. Just like right now, Jasmine taking damage for no reason.
Yeah, he is taking damage for no reason. I don't know actually why or what is he aiming for at this moment.
He's just trying to get information. He doesn't really need the brawl with Leo, but it's still okay since Tigreal as a hero is pretty hard to take down. The problem for Niightmare Esports though, they don't really have good split push presence, right? Arlet isn't really the type of hero you send to shove down a lane. And right now their team fighting isn't actually working out for them either, even with all the crowd control. So Team Falcons are in a really good spot to secure this game.
I feel like this composition could have worked without the 1-1 still. I wonder if the idea is to take it away from Lotric instead. Because honestly, that's the problem right here. He's just a bit too immobile as a 1-1. Usually you see 1-1s dodging from everything. But in this game, he's just getting completely nuked out before anything even happens. So he needs to be a bit more careful. Because there's a lot of ways that Niightmare Esports can really bait out the ultimates. Wow. It is Death Wish though.
Wow, it's a really calculated positioning by Team Falcons, and here we see that the Black Dragon formation has been triggered by Hulk. Super is also flying, as a wise man said, Kaka! How he do it is really magnificent. How Team Falcons got that team fight. They take away the rumor before the time for a Lord.
The Shadow Stampede pulls this game have been immaculate. Good Knight still living up to his potential as one of the standout players yesterday in the mid lane. Right now, Team Falcons in full control of the game and the map. The Lord is easy for them, no problem at all. Niightmare Esports, what do they have to do?
Niightmare Esports, I think what they had to do was avoid throwing so much in the early game, but now I feel like the best they can do is wait for a mistake.
Ooh,
unless
nice
Team Falcons
steal.
really makes a mistake, I don't think there's a way for Niightmare Esports to come back to this. Their main strength is the fighters, the early game, the crowd control. But now with no real way to bait out the Netherrealm, no real way to split apart the Pharaohs from the carry, what are they supposed to do? They have to just sit there and take the damage coming in from the carry, and that's percentage HP damage, dude. And they don't even have blade armors. What is going on here?
But aren't the marksmen equal in gold, almost?
They are almost equal, but Lotric does seem to be positioning a lot better than Kemi. Yeah, the health helps a lot as well. Niightmare Esports going to be in a lot of trouble here. Bottom inhibitor is gone. Lord crashing up top.
Yeah, Lord is just getting in there, getting the second inhibitor turret for Team Falcons. Team Falcons might go in, but Good Knight didn't want to go in that way with the final slash. The Black Dragon program is now triggered by Hulk, and Hulk might go. Hulk is here. Hulk arrived. Team Falcons are trying to go in, but Team Nightmare don't want to let that happen. They don't want to let it go. Kabi is looking to trigger his own ultimate, but he cannot find any ultimate openings. He will not find it at time, but Kami takes the kill. Double kill for that Leo. Triple kill might be committed. Triple kill is there, and Team Falcons might just finish. They have the marksman, they have the jungler. Now they don't have the jungler, but they do have Good Knight. They might go for that finish. Only too easy for Lexi. Is it too easy for Lotric? It is not so easy for Lotric. They are trying to touch the base. Have a touch base. Is it a base down? Is it a touch base? One more touch. One more touch. One more touch. One more touch. Put that base down.
With his final breath, Good Knight bids Good Night to the opposing side and wishes they have nightmares in their dreams. Literally the final hit by those minions. I cannot believe that happened.
Wow, dude. They're so good. You can see him just vaulting all the way from the mid lane.
Yeah.
I'm coming in, dude. I'm gonna save the game. And he did. Good night, Nightmare. We'll have to see if they can come back in the next game, but that was a solid showing, dude.
Okay, I want to take pride of something. You both said that crowd control would win, and both of you like that